Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Coffin. I'm so glad to see you guys, or you can see me. I miss you all. Today I want to read to you guys a book, one of my favorite, called Rainbow Fish and the Big Blue Whale. Now you all might be familiar with Rainbow Fish, but she's going on a different adventure today. Rainbow Fish and the Big Blue Whale. A long way out in the deep blue sea, Rainbow Fish and his friends swam happily. Through the reef, each of them had a glittering silver scale. And you can see all the glitter of those little scales. Except one little striped fish, but he belonged to the group anyway. When the fish were hungry, they ate tiny krill. And krill are those little tiny fish. There seemed to be an endless supply of the delicious little shrimp. Rainbow Fish only needed to glide gently through the water with his mouth open to catch as many as he wanted. It was a wonderful life. One day, a gentle old whale swam by the reef and decided to stay. He liked the spot since he too ate the krill that were so plentiful, and he enjoyed being around the glittering fish. Often he drifted along, watching them for hours, admiring their beautiful, shiny scales. And I'm moving the book so you can see it shine. Before long, the fish with the jagged fins noticed the whale watching them. "Why is he looking at us like that?" he asked the others. He was in a particularly bad mood that day. "See how he's staring at us?" he went on irritably. "Who knows what he's thinking?" After all the fish grew more and more suspicious of the whale. "Look at that giant mouth," said one. "Soon the krill are going to be all gone." Rainbow Fish began to worry. Until now, the fish had always been able to eat their krill. What if the whale did eat up all the krill? And why did he keep staring at them? Was he planning to eat them too? One day, the whale swam quite near the school of the glittering fish. Panicked, the fish with the jagged fins sounded the alarm. "Look out!" he called. "The wicked whale is after us!" When the whale heard that, he was hurt at first, but soon he grew very angry. "I'll show them," he thought. "I'll teach them a lesson." So the great blue whale shot into the middle of the school and lashed out with his gigantic tail, sweeping the sparkling fish in all directions. Oh my. The terrified fish fled, racing towards a crack in the reef for safety. But the whale didn't leave them alone. He followed Rainbow Fish and his friends all the way back to their cave. The blue whale swam back and forth, coasting on and off the waves, and he glanced at the little fish. They were trapped I told you the whale was dangerous, whispering the fish with a jagged fin. We have to watch out for him. After a while, the whale calmed down. He made one last pass. Then he disappeared behind the reef. Nervous, but driven by hunger, the fish cautiously left their cave and swam off in search of food. But the battle with the whale had left its mark. All the krill got scared and they left. This is silly, declared Rainbow Fish. Before we played happily in the sea. Now we hide in terror in our cave. Before, there was always enough food for everyone. Now we have nothing. We must make peace with that whale. The other fish were all too afraid to approach the whale. It was up to Rainbow Fish. The whale stared at the Rainbow Fish. This fight was all a big mistake. It drove off the krill, and now we are all hungry. The two talked for a very long time. There's talking. The whale told Rainbow Fish how hurt and angry their hostile words had been. I never meant to harm you, said the whale. Just scare you a little. Rainbow Fish was ashamed. I'm sorry, he said, but when we saw you watching us all the time, we got nervous. We thought you were going to eat us. The whale looked surprised. I watched you only because of your beautiful shiny scales. They're so pretty, he said, and they both laughed. Come on, said the whale. Let's find some new hunting grounds where more food is. So Rainbow Fish and his friends, protected by their new friend, the big blue whale, swam off together in search of a new home rich with krill. And before long, none of them could remember what the terrible fight had been about. And they talked about it, and so therefore they became friends. I hope you enjoyed the Rainbow Fish and the big blue whale, and I hope you guys are staying safe, and I miss you, and be looking on my class dojo for a lot of good stuff. Thank you. Bye-bye.